hope you see the truth. This puppet show stays on because of you fools. We've been dancing with...
Welcome to the She's So Right show. Conservative women being led by Christ to stand for what's right.
Meet your hosts, Lindsey Graham, labeled the Patriot Barbie by the leftist mob. She is a proud author and advocate for freedoms and conservative values.
Brandie Barclay is a powerful Christian voice on Faith Talk Radio, the founder of Power Soul, and a certified life coach.
Guys, get ready to say it way more than you're used to.
She's so right.
Starts now.
Freedom fighters. Are you tired of giving your hard-earned money to big corporations who use their power against us? The more money we give them, the more power they have. We are done. As conservatives, the best and most effective way to vote is with our dollars.
We are also committed to shopping products that are cutting edge and toxin-free for a healthier lifestyle. Next time you need daily essentials for your home and body, or are looking to drastically improve your skincare and health care with superior collagen and supplements, go to www.shesorightshow.com and click Shop Our Products. Get instant access to our favorite things that will revolutionize your home, your health, and how you do business in the USA.
Use our shopping link to get $10 off your first order. Go to www.shesorightshow.com. Follow us on Instagram at shesorightshow to find all our promo codes and discounts.
Hey, our freedom fighters. This is Brandie Barclay here with Lindsey Graham, and today we are talking about toxic masculinity.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Lindsey knows all about it, guys.
Oh my gosh. The term itself, let's just say this.
So
the term
stupid.
itself sounds so naughty, but guess what? It's not really a term. The term is masculinity, and then the left decided, well, you can be too masculine, and that could be dangerous to not just females, but also other males. So we're going to call it toxic masculinity. That just means you're too manly of a man, and you need to take down your manness.
Take it down a notch.
Yeah.
Well, because the left or liberal mindset is it's a war with words.
Mm-hmm.
It's how can we make this sound really,
Worse than it is,
and benefit our movement.
Yes.
And so, just like Black Lives Matter, of course, Black Lives Matter.
Right.
How do you argue with that statement?
Right.
So when they say toxic masculinity, deconstruct that.
Yeah.
Masculine is having qualities or appearance traditionally associated with men, especially strength and aggressiveness. In very small writing, it says he is outstandingly handsome, robust, and very masculine. Relating to men, male, a masculine voice, la, 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 la. But then, you guys, if you go into the actual definition, which is kind of funny, there's something now called hyper-masculinity, which is, you guys, this is so, I didn't even know this was a word.
Made up, no.
Hyper-masculinity is a psychological term for the exaggeration of male stereotypical behaviors, such as an emphasis on physical strength, aggression, and sexuality. This term has been used in so basically a macho personality, callous sexual attitudes towards women, belief that violence is manly, an experience of danger is exciting. This is the definition.
I wish we weren't on the radio. I wish we were on TV because our faces tell it all. Sometimes I'm just like, I can't talk about what I'm hearing. my face is shocked. But when I hear those definitions, first of all, I believe they've been grossly manipulated. Second of all, when I hear that masculinity is being defined as aggressive, violent, I actually picture
Sexual predator.
I actually picture
bully.
the way things were, right? Back in the day. We got to go really far back.
Back in the day.
Like I'm in my mind, I'm picturing 300, the movie 300. Like it was respected that you were you're saying violence is this terrible attribute, and it is in the wrong context. But if you're going to war, I kind of want my men on the front line to be a little bit violent. I kind of want them to not worry about who they're going to hurt if they're fighting a war for me, right? So I'm picturing the kind of masculinity back in the day with swords and guns and battles where those men were respected. Why? Because they were masculine. I don't want the soy boy on the front lines, like with his tweed pants, going, "Mommy, how do I heat up a hot pocket?"
Even masculine men can wear tweed pants, and they look really good in them.
And actually, it's a vibe.
It's a vibe.
It's a vibe.
But one of the things that when I was looking this up, when you think of leaders, warriors, heroes, aggression, violence, greed, and drive can all be, focused into the right. This is the deal. If a good guy has motivation to go provide, right?
Right.
It's different than if a bad guy has greed.
Right.
But they're blurring the lines.
Yeah.
Right. So if a good guy wants to protect his family, a bad guy wants to go kill, rape, and murder, they're not the same thing.
But they're both masculine.
They both fall
in the definition that you just read. They both fall into that category.
Yep.
So you're talking about taking a trait that God gave men, which is masculinity. On purpose, intentionally, anointedly. And you're saying that when they use it the wrong way, we can play that game. But when they use it the right way, well, no, that doesn't count.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you can't have it. You can't have masculinity anymore. What the left is saying is, there is no such thing as masculinity. It's toxic. It's all toxic. Mm-hmm. There is no situation where the left says it's great. And we talked about this with feminism. It's great for a man to want to provide. They're saying, no. Women have the right to provide too. They don't need to be taken care of. We can fend for ourselves. It's
because if a man is providing, then he's also controlling.
Right. That's what they allege.
Yes.
And so that you cannot, according to the left, you cannot just have masculinity now, according to those definitions. Those definitions, they make it sound all bad.
Mm-hmm.
They want to just remove, and we all know this, okay? If you're awake and you're watching the news and the media, they want to remove, they want to remove genders in general, which is not scientific, but they want to also remove the characteristics of gender, okay? You and I don't have to wear our hair a certain way or wear makeup. We can be whatever weight we want. We don't have to work out. In fact, to do so is detrimental to our gender, because it makes other females feel inferior. Crazy, right? No one should have, this is like grading on a curve. There is no expectation anymore in either gender. And this is going to be awesome, you guys, because our guest, Jason DeSantis, he's the founder of Toxic Masculinity. It's a men's hair care and apparel line. He's a Jersey boy. He's alpha male. Mm-hmm. He is alpha. You're going to hear it as soon as he gets on here. What's up, ladies? Like, whoa, I feel the testosterone through the microphone. He's awesome. He believes in, Brandie and I, we always have to clarify this. We don't feel controlled by alpha men or masculine men. In fact, I'm the opposite. I feel empowered by them. I feel protected. I feel secure. I feel like I can be who I need to be because I know that he's strong enough to lead me so that I can be the person God wants me to be. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and to have our backs and to have that covering, have that protection. Mm-hmm. If I arm wrestle my husband, I'm not going to win.
You're going to lose bad. Bad. I've
but
seen that.
He's got really good arms.
He's toxic.
But he's so, if that's considered toxic, that's a problem.
Right.
Because we're not competing with men. We're complementary too. And of course, I think an aggressive bully who wants to rape and murder and have no sense of morality, not a fan. But we cannot lump all strong men that believe in traditional values into that.
And that's not, okay, a guy that wants to go out and he is violent and aggressive and he wants to rape and murder people, that's not toxic masculinity. That's him being a criminal. That's him being a godless person. That's
a bad person.
That's a whole character flaw that has nothing to do with him being masculine. There are women that are violent. Is there now toxic femininity? Like, we should look that up. Actually, there might be. The left, have you come up with toxic femininity yet?
Oh, I doubt it.
I'm pretty sure I'm the definition. It would be the same thing, right? If you took the same concept and applied it to women.
That is hilarious.
You've got an attractive figure. You care about looking young. You do your hair nicely. your...
Oh, they do.
Do they really?
Yes.
Okay, we cannot get off topic. We got to have a different one.
I know,
but I'm
right?
saying that, like, if I'm just saying that a guy being an abuser, for example, he's not aggressive, and that's not a toxic masculinity characteristic. That's you're a piece of crap characteristic. You're a narcissist, like anything. But just because...
Well, I guess you could say that's toxic masculine. I mean, but really, that's just toxic behavior.
Yes.
Why does it have to have a gender?
Right. You're a crappy person.
Yeah.
You're an abuser.
Well, and that's one of the things that kind of led me down that road of, if we don't have strong men, strong, good men, let's just say strong, good men. If we don't have strong, good men, bad men will be enabled. Bad men will be enabled by weak men.
Yep.
So,
and let's bring Jason in because he's probably...
I didn't know if he was ready.
Dude, he's probably chomping going, I have so much to say, So Jason DeSantis, founder of Toxic Masculinity, welcome to the show.
I'm on, ladies?
You're on!
Oh, he's on. There he is, because I wasn't listening.
Give us your best alpha male greeting.
Put him on the spot right away.
I don't know what an alpha male greeting is, but I want to thank you, ladies, very, very much for the introduction and having me on the show. I wanted to tear through the phone listening to you two introduce the topic and how passionate you ladies are about it as well, because I'm going to read something and I think this will set, the tone for the conversation, because I think it reiterates what you two ladies were saying.
Awesome.
And I think this is something that is really the foundation of my brand and who I'm about. And masculinity is not toxic.
Amen. Brother, listen. We have
it's men who aren't masculine that are toxic.
Absolutely.
Weak, insecure, little men, they're the ones that abuse and hurt women and children.
That's right.
Stepping up to lead and protect them.
That's
and
right.
I think now our society is suffering from a shortage of strong and masculine men, and it brings great harm to our women and children, and they have
completely
no one to protect
agree.
them.
Jason, hold that thought, because we want you to read what you need to read as soon as we get back from our break.
All right, guys, welcome back to the She's So Right show. Brandie Barclay, Lindsey Graham, and today we have the most amazing guest, Jason DeSantis. He's the founder and owner of Toxic Masculinity, apparel and men's hair care, toxicmasculinitymen's.com. He's a Jersey boy, he's an alpha, and he is helping us to dismantle the leftist concept of masculinity being toxic. Jason, welcome back to the show.
Welcome back.
Hey, ladies, thank you again for having me. I hope your weather is a lot better than ours here in New Jersey.
It's always better. It's Arizona. Hope it's warm there. Yep, it is.
No, it's not warm here. It's like 28 and raw.
Oh, my gosh. That sounds like terrible.
So what are you going to do?
Yeah. Stay in Arizona.
Tell us what you were going to read. I'm biting the bit here. Like, tell us what's up.
Yes, I know. I was listening to your lady's introduction, and I was raring to go. And first of all, thank you very much for having me.
We're so glad to have you.
I appreciate the time. I am a huge fan of you two. Politically,
we have a fan, Linz.
Yay!
Yes, politically, religiously, you ladies are everything that I think a badass woman should be. So I want to give you ladies kudos, and
thank you.
I want to thank you guys for fighting the good fight and being as fearless as you are, because I think you ladies have a lot more courage than a lot of these so-called toxic men out there that are in our Congress.
That's right. Listen, we know that we're awesome. I want you to talk about your stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
you use our time. Tell us about.
I think I'm pretty awesome too. You either love or hate me,
That's right.
but I think a lot more people love me than hate me. I am